What's up, dude?
Hey, got a show to film, huh?
Oh, fuck, we're still doing this? Alright. Breakfast with Welly. Cheers. Good morning, everybody. Yes, it's still morning. It's very early for me, but we've got a show to do. So I'm going to drink some coffee. We're going to make some cocktails. I'm going to make y'all breakfast. So stick around. It's the first ever brunch with Welly. Cheers. French roast. So I'm a little hungover. Breakfast today is going to be a very hearty meal to help soak it all up, but also what's really good for hangovers is a little hair of the dog. So we're going to start with a little full diesel. Nice little screwdriver, get us going. We're going to take some Detroit-made 8 Mile vodka. I love local. And a screwdriver is really simple. You just take some vodka, take some orange juice, take your thing off your orange juice, and screw it, someone get me a driver, LOL. Like I said, our meal today is going to be hearty, greasy if you will. We're going to take a pound of sausage, we got of course from Danny's, pork sausage, brown it up, throw in some frozen hash browns. This recipe is super simple. If you're an idiot bachelor like me, you can fucking make this. And honestly, God forbid some broad ever goes home with you and she expects breakfast in the morning, make this. It makes it look like you're somewhat competent in the kitchen. So sausage, hash browns, we're going to stir in some scrambled eggs with it, pop in some cheese. It's just a beautiful fucking skillet. It's going to give me life today. So stick around, learn something. Bitch boys. Get that going. So to brown your sausage, you take your pound of pork sausage. And if you don't know how to brown sausage, there's nothing I can do at this point to help you. Look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sausage. Thank you, Danny's, for having the best meat in town. Just throw that in your pan. Wait for it to start sizzling. We're going to season this super simply with just salt and pepper. We're not getting crazy. Stuff every guy, lonely bachelor like me, should have around their house. So we're going to get that browning, have a few more cocktails, check back with us in just a few seconds. Thanks for the magic of television. I love this shit. This and the crazy, fuck it, I'll throw a little crazy mixed up salt in there too. That and the crazy mixed up salt makes the best fucking Kraft mac and cheese in the world. Blue box. You know, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to finish this drink and we're going to move on to our next cocktail because too many of these full diesels and you're going to be having breakfast again at 5 p.m. Now, normally, when I drink champagne, I drink good champagne. I drink Moet because I like the dry ass shit. But since it's morning and I'm balling on a budget right now because I'm still unemployed, Corbel is fine for fucking mimosas. So let's just... Boom. Now the proper way to make a mimosa, you want to pour your champagne first. So get it on an angle. Anything carbonated, pour on an angle. So we're going to do that, and now it's time for the orange juice. Boom. Mimosa. So, it's actually quite good. Maybe a little too much. So again, we're just browning up this sausage. If you don't know how, again, browning meat, it's browning meat. Just keep an eye on it, don't let it burn. We've salted it, we've peppered it. Aunt Jane's. Just keep going at that. And again, guys, like, God forbid some broad ever goes home with you from a bar once they open back up, like, impress her, make her this. It sounds like you know what you're doing. Like the sound of sizzling, the sound of all that. Sounds like you know what the fuck you're doing in the kitchen. Sounds like you know how to cook. Make her maybe want to go out with you again. I don't know. It doesn't work for me, maybe it'll work for you. You know, I decided I just want to kick this up a little bit. We're just gonna, little red pepper. Screw it, let's go some sage. And I said I was just gonna salt and pepper it, but just a little. We're doing a lot of flavor in here, but I just want to enhance some things. You know what? Yeah, that'll be fine. Sage and pork go really well. It's very earthy, it's just good. Sage and pork go well. So, okay. So after you've browned up your sausage, well, after it's been browned for a little while, grab yourself a bowl, plate, something. Just put it off to the side. Next, we're gonna add our hash brown. So just a quick thing while we're in between stuff here. We are sitting about 80 subscribers. We want to get to 100. So to enhance the subscriber drive, one lucky subscriber, once I get to 100, will get to go on a date with me. So, or I'll cook them dinner. So,
Or both.
Why not both? So once we get to 100 subscribers, one lucky subscriber gets dinner with Welly. Okay, so we've got our sausage pulled out. Don't worry about draining this because we're going to use any grease or fat that's in there for this. Throw in a bag of fucking hash browns. Normally, I like to use the Potato O'Brien. They're diced. They got some onions and peppers in them. But apparently, everybody in Monroe, Michigan yesterday went to Meijer and got Potato O'Brien. So I got hash browns. The recipe will work with either one. It really will. You can sit there and be a hero and actually hash up your potatoes with the fucking grater, but there's frozen vegetables, my dudes. Every now and then, we can take some shortcuts. So yeah, so we just dumped a whole bag of frozen potatoes in there. It's going to take that little bit of time, so I'm going to make myself another cocktail. Okay, so today's third and final cocktail. Bless me. It's called a beer mosa. Beer mosa, it's the same concept as a mimosa, but instead of the champagne, you do a beer. Now, it's good to get a, not necessarily a fruit beer, but a nice wheat beer, like with a mango, a guava, an orange, something in that citrus family. It just goes well. But you're just going to take your beer. I mean, same concept as a mimosa. Just pour her in. And then top with a little OJ. These are if you don't want to feel fancy or foo-foo for a mimosa, but still want to have a brunch drink. And they are fucking delicious. Look at that head. You guys would think I'm a bartender or something. So stick around. I'm going to be gassing these. We'll come back to our potatoes. We'll crack a few eggs. We'll have some good times here on Breakfast with Welly. Okay, so I think our hash is browned enough. We turn down the heat. At this point, you're going to add your sausage back in. Mix that all up, get it good and mixed together. Intermarry the potato and the sausage. And so now it's time for eggs. Now, for the eggs, there's no real set amount. It's just, honestly, whenever I make this, it's how many am I feeling. We're going to start with 6, a nice half dozen, and just kind of see where I'm at in there. If I feel like I need to add more, I'll add more. Just grab a fork, grab a whisk. I'm using a whisk because, again, I'm just flexing on y'all this morning. Give this a quick whisk. And then you are literally just going to pour them on. Pour it all over. I think I'm going to add about 2 more eggs. Real quick. Real quick, real quick. 0 to 100 people, real quick. Okay. Yeah. Put that in there and just start kind of spreading it around. And you're just going to let that cook. You're going to keep stirring. Making sure all that egg hits the bottom, hits the heat. You can already see some of it starting to cook. That's very good. That's what we want. Like I said, my dudes, this is a very simple meal. 1 pan even. 1 pan. Everybody knows the rules. So I just want to give a real quick shout out to the sponsor of today's episode, the Garrison Deal Agency. Coming in July 2021, Contact them for all your insurance and financial planning needs. So many spatulas, so little time. Look at me over here making my rhymes. Cooking and drinking's what I like to do. Anything makes me happy as long as there's food and booze. Alright, so everything's cooked up. It's time to plate. Now, like I said, it's not the prettiest meal in the world, but damn it, is it fucking delicious. Just a nice little hodgepodge, a nice little breakfast skilly. Just plate her up. You can feature this with anything. You want to make up some pancakes to go with it. You want to, honestly, what would be really great for this is to take some bigger tortillas and make breakfast burritos out of it. You know, whatever you want to do. But there it is. Welly's world famous, patented, one pan, bachelor meal, breakfast skillet. Add a little Frank's Red Hot. I mean, literally, like, this can accompany or be the main part of any breakfast. Make up some toast. I mean, do whatever. It's delicious. It's not very nutritious. But damn it, that's Welly. Alright, so I got everything plated up. Me and the production crew, we're going to go have ourselves a lovely little brunch. Thanks for tuning in to Brunch with Welly. And remember, everybody, stay hungry, stay free, do the best you can. Cheers.